Hey guys, it's Cole and Brittany with the Bridge Group, and it is time for our monthly market update. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Let's rip the Band-Aid off. Keep in mind that we are in March right now making this video. The numbers that we're going over are February. So HAR kind of does everything a month behind. 23% decrease in home sales. I think that HAR was just kind of looking for some kind of positive spin on this. So they said, you know, we're at 7.2% ahead of where we were pre-pandemic. Take that for what it's worth. I do think that, you know, what we're seeing in the market as Brittany and I go through the rest of these numbers is a slight decline. The good news is our months of inventory, when we get to that, are positive still and showing a seller's market. So Brittany, what do you got for us?
Well, the days on market have increased from 42 to 63, which we are seeing a lot of if agents aren't staying on top of this volatile market and still having sellers list their house at the post-pandemic pricing.
We're seeing that a lot. And so what's happening is a lot of inexperienced agents are trying to price those properties where they were last year. And you know, that might be driven by some of the sellers saying, well, my neighbor's house sold for this last year. Well, it's a completely different market. And that is going to drive those days on market up, so much so that we're looking at the months of inventory have increased from 1.2 last year to 2.6 this year, which what I was alluding to in the beginning of this video, 2.6 is still a very, very heavy-handed seller's market. Once we start getting, you know, north of 4.5 months of inventory, things are going to start balancing out a little bit more. But right now we're still seeing multiple offers on a lot of these properties. I have a feeling we're kind of like, we're going up. Our months of inventory is going up, and we're right here since we're in February. March will be significantly more. And as we come to the summer, I believe we're going to break 3 and be closer to that 3.3, 3.4. All right, Brittany, what is going on with the average sales price of our properties in Houston?
Well, in the month of February, we saw single family homes fall 2.4% to around 385,000.
Okay, not bad. I mean, yes, it was a decline, but it wasn't a significant decline. And we really haven't been losing the value on our properties. And I think a lot of that has to do with what you were talking about earlier, is agents are listing properties up here and they're selling for down here because the market is correcting a little bit. Not a lot having to do with the devaluation of the home. It's just the wrong pricing for these properties. They're still trying to price with last year. You know, to go along with that, this really isn't a great number, but it is, if we were looking at pre-pandemic, is total properties sold. So that's condos, townhouses, single family, it's everything. Total count for February was just below 7,000. So, you know, we've had this run over the last 2.5 years of like 10,000, 10,000, 11,000, you know, like just historical climbs, which I think if you're still looking at the Houston market and saying we sold almost 7,000 homes in that market, we're not too far behind. And I think that going into the summer, that will start correcting itself just a little bit, but that is what it is. We ripped the Band-Aid off. That was your market update. I hope that was valuable. I hope you got something from it. If you have any questions as far as, you know, hey, look, I'm looking for a home, my friend or family member is looking for a home, or you have questions on how to strategically price and market your property to go to the market and get the most the market has to offer, hit us up, hit the link below. We would love to chat with you and talk about home valuation and so much more.